Look in my eye. Tell me what you see. A comeback of Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Championship Ringside is back again. Blizzy Blaze here. Mixed emotions. I was talking my shit, then it actually happened, and now I'm like, maybe it might not be that bad. Alongside,
King. And I'm fucking. People know why we here. You
exactly.
you
So
you
let's get
you,
this.
you got
Let's,
you got mixed emotions on our true returner.
bruh, bruh. I was excited. I'm like, whoa! I forgot he was gone. Like
He kind
this
of
was
low
been missing.
key. He low key got the biggest pop of the night. I mean,
Like
the end of the night was the end of the night, but motherfuckers
you,
went crazy when Shoe showed up.
you don't know what you miss until they come back.
Dude, dude. Just last night on Raw, when that boy said, "Hey, I'm ready. I heard y'all looking for a fifth member for the walk ass
I
match."
want
That
in.
boy said, that boy said, the match was done tonight. He said, "How did y'all do?" No, he said, "Did y'all win? How did I
Yeah,
do?"
you don't know what you miss until they come back, bro.
Bruh, you don't understand how hard I was fucking trying not to laugh down here because I'm like, dog, R2 is a fucking idiot, dog. Man.
Um, let's go over the quick talk. Let's see. We gonna run through this. So the women's match, uh, Bailey didn't get betrayed, so maybe she laughed. Maybe she laughed.
I
I
was
don't.
just about to say if I can sum this up in 3 words, she no laugh.
Yeah, like maybe she laughed and she stayed in. Nervous laugh.
Hey, but this what I want to do. Like it's obviously the Japanese women gonna turn on Bailey. So now I'm just thinking, who gonna be the baby face in the situation?
It gotta be Bailey. I think people been cheering for
Cause,
Bailey. I see so
cause
many
she's
memes
looking
about that
like
ass. You know,
a team player right now. She done came out with the mask like them, and
hey,
she
look,
was wearing the Oscar shirt.
I think Bailey gonna be the face, man. People been tweaking for it.
I don't know. I like Evil Billy.
Same, but I'm not sure how you could
Like,
have. I'm not sure how you could have the Asian persuasion as good guys. If I'm being honest with you.
I mean, we're not gonna get into it this week.
Yeah, let's keep it pushing. The Miz lost to Gunther. Are we surprised? No, 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 no. Miz was just a
Not
check
really.
a check mark. I ain't gonna lie. We know we didn't believe in it. What you say?
I said not really. I didn't think he had a shot.
Nah, me neither. Um, Pablo Escobar is it Pablo Escobar? No, Santos Escobar.
Santos,
Santos Escobar beat Dragon Lee, which I thought was cool. I'm a way better replacement over Carlito. Could you imagine how dry and boring that match been with Carlito? Smart move. Triple H is
man,
listening to
Khalil ain't
Triple
got.
H is listening. He not subscribed yet, but Triple H listening. Nobody wants to see no Carlito and
Yeah,
Pablo Escobar. I mean Santos Escobar. Dragon Lee way better replacement in the show.
obviously, if he'd have been listening, I'd have been had his wife by now.
Dang. God bless the truth, huh?
God bless the truth.
All right. Who else we
Nigga,
had?
the whole
Who else we had? Match am I missing? Oh, Rhea beat
Real
Zoe.
Ripley.
That,
Yeah,
that was another duh. No, we knew that was gonna happen.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So that means we had to the main event, which we don't care about that either. Randy Orton came back. Whoop de woo. Big RKO on JD McDonough. I guess he gonna be the RKO dummy for the next month. Uh and the show ended. Wait a minute. No, it didn't. I'm about to change the channel. All of a sudden, I see CM Punk music hit, and now the episode is ready to begin. Ready?
Before we talk about CM Punk, we gotta give Orton some type of love for him coming back. Now,
It
when
was
he came
cool.
out, this is all I want to know. Was Rhea about to cash in for her? Oh, she was that for Priest to cash in?
Nah, didn't I'm trying to think. Didn't people used to do that when they was in the crew? They used to come down with their manager or something like that with the briefcase. I figured she was cashing in for
I mean,
Damien Priest.
I always see, because I'm like, that'll be fire if Rhea cash in Money in the Bank and become WWE champion. And it's like the internet in love with her so much to where I think they'll be all right with it. I mean, it'll be some in that demographic. It'll be like, women, but
Well, she
you
gotta get
know,
punched in the face as a woman, so you know.
they
So
made they
I, so
made
I don't think they're gonna go that route.
I forgot Tully Blanchard's daughter name. Fuck Tessa. They made Tessa Blanchard the TNA champion. Why not? But yeah, I mean, that was just what I had. I was wondering, was Rhea about to cash in for her, or was she about to cash in, and give the briefcase to Priest? But yeah, like you said, we could get back to the real start of the show.
Well, this way you took the flow because you took most of the notes. Unless you want me to get what I had to say out the way about it.
Oh, you can get what you gotta say.
All right, so this is a CM Punk episode. CM Punk has made his return to WWE. This episode has been recorded after Survivor Series, after Raw. So he gave his infamous speech. He said, "I got 2 words, yada yada." It wasn't the DX 2 words. It was, "I'm home." Let's talk about it. First of all, I think him coming back kind of fucks over like the star power of LA Knight. Even though LA Knight on another show, I still think LA Knight star power probably get a little clipped, and then Drew McIntyre definitely gonna take another back seat, which is I'm not sure. Maybe he still seems like he in the main event picture, but he still seems like he taking the back seat. As far as Punk himself, I'm on record. I'm gonna be real. I'm on record saying Punk is overrated. To this point, I still think he is overrated. I don't think he deserves the pop he gets. I think he just know how to relate to people, and people just like to cheer for him, even if it's on a rebellious level. So this is Punk's chance to redeem himself in my eyes, as far as being from overrated, like I think he is, to he could be properly rated. Now let's be clear. He got nowhere being a top 10 of all time. There's nothing he can do. He nowhere gonna be better than HBK, Hogan, Austin, Cena, Rock, Taker, Flair, Angle, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho. That's 10. I mean, I still didn't name Sting, Bret Hart, Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar, and Triple H, and Randy Orton. So he not gonna touch them, but he could work his way to being a top 20 all time if he had a proper run. So welcome
Might not
back.
even be better than Edge, Foley.
Yeah. The list goes on, but I that 20 slot probably pretty loose. So there you go. That's all I got on Punk.
Boxing. Well, so I so apparently AEW kind of shook because I guess AEW must have didn't think he was gonna go back. They must have. I don't think they thought WWE was gonna take him back. And shout out to WWE for keeping that shit a secret. That nobody knew. Like the morning other people was reporting yeah, there's no shot at Cena Punk showing up tonight. And me, I'm thinking y'all, only reason why that's the thing is because it's in Chicago. I'm like, it would have been in LA, nobody would have been worried about CM Punk showing up.
Facts.
But I mean, I guess it was kind of set up that way. Just everything was aligned perfectly for him to show back up. But out of all the videos I saw, and trust me, I watched a lot of videos on Sunday while editing videos myself. Nobody mentioned the one thing, the most important thing about CM Punk when he returned. He
So
had on Adidas.
I'm about to say, I guess you here to report that, huh?
Like he had on Adidas. Nobody mentioned that. I'm watching all these videos. I watched like 20 hours of CM Punk videos, and nobody not one time mentioned he had on the low top shell toes. I'm
Yeah,
like, so fuck me, huh?
I did notice that. I'm like, man,
That's what I
this
think,
guy,
though.
this guy Keem written all over it.
Like, just sit all over my name, huh? Nobody gonna point out what's on his feet. He didn't even wear that for AEW. He had on some fucking Vans. That's what he thought about y'all.
You did your
He had to
research,
pull
huh?
out the big guns. He like, look, huh?
I say you did your research, huh?
Yeah, of course. I had to, because I'd have been like, maybe he want to sell toes for AEW. But nah, it wasn't no three stripes involved in that. He had to pull out the big guns because he like Survivor Series, first time in WWE in 9 years. And I know Keem watching. Let me see if this is gonna catch his eye. I caught it, Phil. I got you. I see what you're trying to put out there. But so people was wondering if the whole Seth Rollins thing was real or not. And I admit at first I was like, wait, that's not supposed to be going on, right? But of course, come to find out it's a work. All it is a setup for Seth versus Punk at WrestleMania.
So,
So
when it comes to that, they really had beef at one point, though, right?
did they really have beef?
I know. I
Man,
guess
I
they
like
went back and forth on Twitter for a minute, and I know Seth Rollins could get really emotional, so I ain't know if it was. I ain't know if it was serious or not, but I think that is kind of corny. That's the way it set up the beef. Like that. No, look, I'm keeping it funky. Seth Rollins doing all that to CM Punk when CM Punk came back, and he said, and if Seth Rollins did that just for work, that shows how desperate of a champion you is, bro. Like, let them come to you, man. You the champ. You ain't gotta spark up no beef. Like, seriously, CM Punk coming back.
yeah.
There's no other goal in wrestling but to get the belt. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have to set up no beef. Like, I'm over you, bro. And if this supposed to be a WrestleMania match, that's fine. I'm not sure who Seth would have fought anyway. I was hoping Seth fought LA Knight, but maybe LA Knight gonna be going after Logan Paul. Yeah.
Well, it's obviously it's Seth versus Punk gonna be on the road to WrestleMania. Punk might even win the Royal Rumble. Who knows? But
Did he ever win the Royal Rumble?
I got he never won it. His best performance was that year. Like he was eliminating everybody. He kept getting on the microphone and talking.
But see, pay attention. Now he gonna be a Royal Rumble favorite. That's clipping LA Knight. That's what I'm saying. LA Knight would have been a big candidate for that, but Punk back. So pay attention. He clipping a lot of people.
So like I said, think about Seth versus Punk. That's WrestleMania. That's somewhere down the line. Probably down the line. I came up with a list of wrestlers, 5 opponents he could probably face. That's not named Seth Rollins, because I mean that's gonna be obvious. That's gonna be a given that him and Seth gonna cross paths.
You talking WrestleMania
So, like I
opponents?
said, just 5 opponents. He could just jump in a storyline with like next week.
Okay.
I had Shinsuke, but I was like, damn, everybody already know about his ankle. when he was in AEW, and he fucked his ankle up twice. So Shinsuke be like, "Oh, I know about your ankle." Like, yeah, we all knew.
He probably knows something more though. He probably I know about your concussion. Like, Shinsuke got a different scheme going on here.
We know CM Punk got CTE. That's already established. The motherfucker ain't right in the head.
Hey, I'm just saying, look, like don't sleep on Shinsuke. And I wouldn't be mad at that. I like that. I'm not sure about the feud, but I will hope the match be somewhat entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be entertaining. Probably for us because we find all kind of dumb shit funny. So Shinsuke would be like, "Oh, you thought I didn't know about your shoulder or some shit?" We probably find that funny as fuck.
Yeah, true.
But I got 5 names. Poker face. You let me know if you feeling it or not. So for number 1, I got Orton. Just cause I mean, you know the history of that with them. And Orton could be like, "You stole my shine on my return." Everybody knew I was coming back. They was excited to see me. And then I got the RKO of the night, and we won. And then your punk ass come out. Your bitch ass come out.
Yeah, he heard that Punk.
Yeah, you know, it don't take much.
Look, I like that feud, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to Orton, I kind of want him to be part-time now. Like, you can fall back a little bit, do like pay-per-views and big pay-per-views. You want that type of status now, like especially with the whole doctor thing. Told you not to come back. I'm cool with Orton being part-time.
Right.
Like him fighting Dominic and on Raw, I'm like, yeah, you don't need to do that. Fight Damian Priest at Royal Rumble or some shit like that. Big feuds. Like, you over the whole weekly wrestling thing. Triple H, you ain't paying this man nicely yet. Shit. Who you got next?
Huh?
Who you got next?
What you say?
I said, who you got next?
Oh shit! You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck.
All right, so who you got next?
All right, so next I got The Miz. Just cause the history of him talking shit about The Miz, main event WrestleMania, and he didn't get to do it, and The Miz. I'm about to say The Miz a bigger star than what he was when Punk left, and then I'm like, Miz might be on the same level that he was when Punk was there the last time.
No, I think WWE got him in a way better position. Like, he kind of on that. We use you for stuff we try, like experiment stuff, like rarely.
Right.
Like, I can see Miz could really disappear off the scene and be in the movie and just come back and do any kind of challenge. I think he on a higher level than he was. Like, he kind of was a scapegoat for The Rock and Cena during that time at WrestleMania. And once he lost the belt, he was mixed in the shuffle. But do a movie star. He probably, as far as when it comes to outside WWE, one of the most important people. But yeah, I can fuck with a few with him and Punk. I think them promos gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Them promos gonna be up there. So I could fuck with that.
Alright. So next I got Cody Rhodes.
Okay. Yeah, that obviously, yeah.
Yeah. They both could take shots at the other company and be like, yeah, I can't think of an EW joke, but yeah, you know what it is, you know what it's all about. Cody Rhodes could be like, "You bit my dog." bitch.
Like,
you been my partner. The fuck
haven't
that's
we done
about?
this before? Like, didn't you show up at something I was running already? Like,
Like,
are you following
what
me?
you go? Be like, oh, you gonna wait till the press conference after the pay per view and go off on me?
Like,
Been there before.
are you following me, bro? Like, what we talking about here? Like, I was here before you. You showed up. I was here at the other company before you. You showed up. I'm back here, and you show up. Beef.
You following me?
You
Trying
trying
to
to
be
mess with my
me?
story or something? Like, you trying to mess with my story? Like, we don't like nah. But yeah, I think that's an obvious one that gotta wind up getting into. That you definitely saying some ones that like it'll be weird for him and Cody not to get in some type of storyline at some point. So yeah, I can fuck with you.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. I had one name. I can't remember because my situation. But I just popped. I just thought of one in my head. Dom. He could be with Dominic. Dominic.
That's
Like,
that.
why not?
That's the Judgment Day, but yeah, I could rock with that. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. He gonna run into Dom. You on Raw.
And
You
just
gotta
for
see. You gotta see Dirty Dom when you on Raw. Don't keep it. Don't get it funky. You seen Orton his first match, Dirty Dom.
mm-hmm.
Dirty Dom main event in
And
Raw. He main
I can
event Raw,
honestly say
SmackDown, and NXT. You gotta see Dom.
that's the man.
Like,
He's our champion. He's the champion of North America.
don't get it twisted. Roman Reigns, he calling Paul Heyman on the cell phone, but he know everything's straight because he got Dirty Dom.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
He fucking
it wouldn't be just them. It'll be all the Judgment Day. Mommy ain't gonna sit on the side for no shit like that either.
man. That was the name I had. I just remembered. I had Logan Paul for a name. Just cause just thinking about the social media side of it and his return video is the most viewed video for WWE ever. Like 75 million views or whatever. So
You cooking? You cooking?
anything CM Punk said do in the wrestling world is gonna go viral. So why not go viral with Logan Paul? Think
You
about the
cooking?
views that's gonna get. Huh?
I can see CM Punk cutting some crazy promos on Logan Paul. So
Yeah.
you definitely
Have,
cooking. I can understand that
you,
one. I can see that one for sure.
you know how it starts. He go on the podcast and then he be like, yeah, I had CM Punk on my podcast. Didn't know you'd be such a bitch. And then you know how that go.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
typical wrestling heel move.
typical wrestling is wrestling, you know. Let's not act like wrestling's not wrestling, you know. So the last name on my list is pretty big one. I got the ring general, Gunther. I'm like, why not let CM Punk be the one who break Gunther in the Continental Championship ring? Because I'm like, one, it was gonna have to take a big enough name to do it, and two, I'm like, I mean, CM Punk. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Uh, I
And
could
if
rock
not,
with that.
that'll be a fight. That'll be a fire match. If he don't beat him, like just if he wrestle him, that'll be a fire ass match.
Well, nah. I think CM Punk's such a big name that would be the type of name that would dethrone Gunther. I think the only people who could dethrone Gunther is like LA Knight, Sami Zayn, and probably like CM Punk.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I actually rock with that one. The match got to be good because Gunther is one of the best in the ring, if not the best in the ring right now. And as far as just the promos of CM Punk talking about how he wants to be the one to take him down, blase blase. This is the reason I'm here to accomplish big things. The good guy wrestling speech, and of course the fans. The fans, no matter what arena they're in, they're gonna chant CM Punk. So, and then they're gonna be tweaking for a victory.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, I could definitely see that. I wouldn't mind him dethroning Gunther because it yeah, he's a big enough name. So
they fucking cheered his name for 9 years. That shit got more annoying than what?
to be clear, about 3 of those years they were doing that to be assholes.
I think they were doing all this time to be assholes.
I could see the first year,
But
the first year or two they miss him. Then like for a 3 year stretch they're just being assholes, and then except Chicago kind of consistent with it. After that, it was either a garbage show they'll start chanting or a garbage match, and then what's the other shit? Once he showed up at AEW, they start chanting his name again.
so, how you feel about his promo on Raw?
What
To a
part?
lot of people, like just the whole promo in general. I guess people was expecting this pipe bomb and him to take a shot at the Young Bucks of AEW. I guess that's what they was expecting. It's like I was like, this like his third I'm back promo in like 2 years. It's like he probably ran out of shit to say.
And honestly,
That's probably why he wore
what
the Adidas.
he listening. That's that AEW bullshit. Get the fuck like. Vince probably put a call in. Triple H probably told him, yeah, just say what you want to say. Vince probably said, hey, keep that AEW crap in AEW. Fuck all that. Like, we don't mention them. Like, for fucking what? We never gonna get that match again. You in a whole different spotlight. We got better production and shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't mention AU. You know?
You.
Like,
they ain't even know. They ain't even know. What's that channel? Bounce TV.
exactly. Like I'm glad he didn't mention it because let's be honest, if he beef with the Miz, they're gonna mention MJF at some point. So
He be like, haven't I seen you before?
Yeah, say that shit for that if you want to drop AEW, But I'm glad he didn't mention that. As far as the promo go, when they made him the last 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. I honestly thought Shinsuke Nakamura was gonna beef with him or something. I thought somebody was gonna try to beef with him, but I'm not surprised it was just this "I'm home" speech. Like, we all know Uncle Howdy wasn't gonna show up. So it wasn't gonna be a Bray Wyatt thing. I don't know if CM Punk got, I don't know if he got family members on alert.
A fucking Howdy and CM Punk program. I'm here for it. Take my money.
Man, R.I.P. Bray, man.
But I'm actually, I kind of, R.I.P. Bray, man. I actually, like, I ain't gonna lie, it got me. Like, I was sitting there in the chair thinking that the pay-per-view was over. I picked the controller up thinking about to play 2K. And then I hear the music and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, because I really didn't think about it. And another thing, people was like, man, this gotta be like the greatest kept secret and like the greatest return ever WWE has ever pulled off. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think, I'm guessing people forgot about The Rock coming back in 2011. Because who the fuck saw that coming?
True.
Like,
I was about to turn it off. And good thing I couldn't find a remote. That's when the music hit. I'm like, oh shit, he really back.
Man, it was Valentine's Day. I remember that day like it was yesterday. It was Valentine's Day 2011. The first Valentine's Day with my wife. And I was like, man, I ain't gonna watch Raw because ain't shit gonna pop. It's gonna be another Monday, some bullshit. My fucking cousin, rest in peace to the dead. My cousin was in my inbox on Facebook, like, cuz, The Rock. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dog, of all fucking nights, he come back tonight.
He didn't text me.
But he didn't have on Adidas, so yeah, he didn't have Adidas on, so it didn't matter.
But don't sleep on Chicago. Chicago definitely gassed the shit out of what that is. Here's a good question. Who you think more popular in Chicago? CM Punk or Michael Jordan?
Damn. CM Punk, because he be in the streets with him.
The warehouses and shit.
They can relate. They can CM Punk look like the type of guy be sitting there and holding a conversation with you at the bus stop. Jordan would be like, the fuck? Fuck out my face. Bitch.
I would say CM Punk too because we thinking I'm talking strictly Chicago. Jordan just love because he's Jordan, you know, like that place was about to erupt, like, you know, and all CM Punk did was walk out, huh?
That bitch was, man, I can't lie. Like, even I try not to get excited because my wife was sitting there. But like, even I was like, what the fuck? I had to got on the edge of my seat, like, what the fuck is this? They done really pulled it off and brought this motherfucker back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I can rock with it. And like I said, I think CM Punk in strictly Chicago. I think CM Punk more popular than Jordan.
Oh yeah, man, I can't think of a motherfucker in Chicago more popular than CM Punk. More popular, more popular than Jordan. Yeah, I can think of a couple people. I think Derrick Rose more popular than Jordan in Chicago.
Damn. I don't know. I was just thinking like this city go crazy every time there's a slight chance CM Punk there.
I had kind of been over the whole Punk thing. And like you said, I was a Punk fan back then. And even I was like, yeah, he wasn't never really the best in the world. He was kind of overrated. Like, in the ring, he was a little bit overrated. But I mean, as far as like the overall package, no homo or pause, whatever they saying now, like with the mic skills and everything, like, yeah, he was nice. It's just, I mean, in the ring he tell a good story, but it's like, he wasn't the best wrestler. But I mean,
right,
he do some shit.
he knows how to be a star.
I kind of was, yeah, I was kind of over the whole Punk thing, especially all that shit in AEW. It's like, god damn, every pay per view you just gonna go at the press conference and be like, fuck all my coworkers and just start punching people and choking people out.
Fuck him.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Next question.
For it. I be wanting to
fuck
go
him.
Work.
Yeah.
I be wanting to go to work every day. Like, man, fuck my boss. Fuck this motherfucker next to me. Fuck all y'all.
What else you got on Punk?
But hopefully, that was it, man. What else we could say about Chicken McNugget Punk that hasn't been said about him the past week, if not the past 2 years?
Corporate McMahon. You hear me? Found his way back into the company. Yeah, like I said, to me, this is a redemption storyline. He could put himself with the all-time greats. He ain't be better than a lot of people, but hey, look, you could dethrone Gunther.
And apparently, that's kind of what he's looking for, like a redemption story. He want to wrestle for, because the contract he signed for, they say several years, but it's probably like 3 years,
right?
4 years at the most.
That quote unquote multi-year.
They just saying like he want to wrestle, help out what he can, and just kind of have like a redemption story. and retire, the way he wanted to, I guess, have like a go out match and all that. And even though he probably gonna want to win his farewell match just because he's CM Punk.
I guess can you mad him for that?
But I just hope he ain't got no shit with him. He don't have no problem. Man, you know what I thought about? You know who's the basketball equivalent to CM Punk? Fucking Kevin Durant.
Why you say that?
I really think Kevin Durant and CM Punk the same person.
Why you say that?
It's just KD not choking the body. It's just I, I don't know. They never satisfied. They win. They still find reasons to be mad. They never happy. And then they all about themselves.
Oh man,
And
shout out
then
to the
they think they
basketball
greater
episode. We
than
we
what
got
they
we got
really
two
are.
basketball references on here.
I mean, we made wrestling references on the basketball episode last week.
Yeah, you know.
But it just I don't know. I heard somebody else say that, and I'm like, wait, that is true. CM Punk is like the KD of wrestling. Or if the internet became a real life person, it'd probably be CM Punk. But that's pretty much all I got on him. Pretty sure we'll have more to talk about
Yeah, let that shit
with
cook.
one Bill
He
Phil
just
next
showed up,
week.
man, and we gonna see what's going on SmackDown with Asian Persuasion and all this other nonsense. But till then, of course, you already know. Let us know if y'all got anything y'all wants to talk about, any kind of games or whatever it is, tournaments. Let us know, man. Y'all gotta hit us up, man. I'm not even sure if I should do this without Keem. It's kind of weird, but look.